Have you ever looked at an ostrich, this magnificent, slightly goofy-looking giant bird, and wondered why on earth can't it fly? I mean, it's a bird, right? It's got feathers, it's got wings. So what's the deal? Well, today we re-diving deep into the fascinating world of ostriches to uncover the secrets behind why they re-permanently grounded it. It's a story of evolution, trade-offs, and becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the bird world. So let's start with the most obvious reason: their sheer size and weight. An adult male ostrich can stand up to 9 feet tall and weigh over 300 pounds. That's taller than the tallest basketball player and heavier than many full-grown men. To get a body that massive off the ground, an ostrich would need wings of an absolutely colossal size and chest muscles powerful enough to flap them. We're talking about a wingspan that would rival a small airplane. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, decided that was just not a practical design. Instead of investing energy into flight, evolution pushed the ostrich down a different path, the path of the ultimate runner. Think of it as a trade-off. You can be a master of the skies or a master of the land, but it's really, really hard to be both. Ostriches chose land, and boy did they commit. Their bodies are masterpieces of running engineering. Let's look at their anatomy. First, their bones. While flying birds have hollow, lightweight bones to reduce weight for flight, ostrich bones are solid and heavy. This provides the strength and stability needed to support their massive frame and withstand the impact of running at high speeds. They essentially traded the lightweight skeleton of a flyer for the robust chassis of a marathon runner. Then there are the wings. An ostrich's wings aren't completely useless, but they are what we call vestigial when it comes to flight. They're tiny relative to their body size. The main bone in their wing, the keel or sternum, is flat. In flying birds, the keel is large and pronounced, anchoring the powerful flight muscles. Without this anchor point, an ostrich simply doesn't have the muscular architecture for powered flight. So, what do they use their wings for? They're not just for show. They use them for balance when they're running at top speed, kind of like a rudder on a ship. They also use them in elaborate courtship dances and to shade their chicks from the hot sun. So they've been repurposed for life on the ground. And let's talk about those legs. Those incredible, long, powerful legs. An ostrich has only 2 toes on each foot, which is unique among birds. The larger toe is thick and hoof-like, designed to handle the stress of running. This 2-toed design reduces weight at the end of the leg, allowing for a faster stride. It's the same principle behind why sprinters wear lightweight shoes. These legs can propel them at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, making them the fastest bird on land. They can cover 10 to 16 feet in a single stride. When you can outrun most predators, the need to fly away suddenly becomes a lot less urgent. Their feathers are also different. Flying birds have stiff interlocking feathers that create a smooth aerodynamic surface, the airfoil that generates lift. Ostrich feathers are soft, fluffy, and downy. They're great for insulation, keeping them warm at night and cool during the day. And they look fabulous in mating displays. But they don't interlock. Tear just passes right through them. They can't create the lift needed to get their heavy bodies off the ground. So, how did this happen? To understand that, we need to travel back in time. Ostriches belong to a group of birds called ratites, which also includes emus, cassowaries, and kiwis. The interesting thing is, scientists believe their ancestors could fly. The leading theory is that after the dinosaurs went extinct about 66 million years ago, a massive ecological void was left. With many of the large land-based predators gone, these ancestral birds found a new opportunity on the ground. There was plenty of food available and fewer threats. Over millions of years, there was less and less evolutionary pressure to maintain the costly ability of flight. Flying takes a huge amount of energy. By staying on the ground, these birds could conserve that energy and invest it elsewhere, namely, in getting bigger. Being big has its advantages. You can fight off smaller predators, compete better for food, and cover more ground to find resources. So, generation after generation, the birds that were slightly larger and had slightly less flight-adapted bodies were more successful. Eventually, this led to the complete loss of flight in favor of a terrestrial, supersized lifestyle. It was a classic case of use it or lose it. It's also worth noting where they live. Ostriches are native to the savannas and open woodlands of Africa. These are wide open spaces. If a predator like a lion or a hyena approaches, an ostrich can see it from a long way off. And what does it do? It runs, and it runs fast. In this environment, speed and endurance are far more valuable survival tools than flight. They don't need to fly up into a tree when they can just leg it across the plain and leave the predator in their dust. Plus, if running doesn't work, those powerful legs aren't just for show. A forward kick from an ostrich can be incredibly dangerous and is strong enough to seriously injure or even kill a large predator. They are not to be messed with. So, to sum it all up, the reason ostriches can't fly isn't a single thing, but a perfect storm of evolutionary choices. They are too heavy, with solid bones instead of hollow ones. Their sternum is flat, lacking the anchor for flight muscles. Their wings are too small, and their feathers are too fluffy to create lift. Instead, they evolved into the ultimate running machines. With long, powerful legs, perfectly adapted for speed and endurance in their open plains habitat. They traded the sky for the land and became kings of their domain. The next time you see an ostrich, don't feel sorry for it because it can't fly. Instead, admire it for what it is, a marvel of evolution, a creature that gave up the skies to conquer the ground. It's a powerful reminder that in nature there isn't one best way to be a bird. There's only what works. And for the ostrich, running works spectacularly well. Thanks so much for watching and learning with me today. If you found this as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the weird and wonderful animal kingdom. Let me know in the comments what other animal mysteries you'd like me to solve next. See you in the next video.